Most people who become interested in trading are not chasing luxury. They are not dreaming about expensive cars or the life of the rich and famous. The interest usually begins with something much quieter. After years of working hard, building careers, supporting families, and doing everything they were told would lead to security, many people begin to notice a small but uncomfortable realization. The future still feels uncertain. Retirement does not look as secure as it once did. Savings do not stretch as far as they used to. And many responsible people begin asking a question they never expected to ask. Is there another way to gain more control over my future? For many people, that question eventually leads them to the stock market. They begin wondering if trading could provide a path toward greater independence. Not luxury, not excitement, just something simpler. Less financial pressure, more control over their time, and a future that feels more secure. But when most beginners begin learning about trading, the experience quickly becomes confusing. Charts move quickly. Indicators appear everywhere. One strategy works for a few days and then suddenly stops working. One expert says, buy, while another says sell. And after a while, many beginners begin asking a frustrating question. Why does the market always seem to move against me? They enter trades too early. They chase momentum after the move has already started. They react to candles that have not even finished forming. And when those trades fail, they assume the problem is the strategy. So they search for another one, then another. Strategy after strategy, hoping the next one will finally work. But here's something many traders never hear. Most traders do not struggle because trading is impossible. They struggle because they were taught the wrong things first, and that leads to an uncomfortable truth. The problem is usually not the trader. The problem is the education. Most trading courses promise to teach profitable setups. They show patterns, indicators, and strategies. They make trading look simple. But months later, many traders are still struggling. Their account goes up, then down, then sideways. Confidence disappears, stress increases, and eventually they begin to wonder if trading simply is not for them. But the real issue is something much simpler. Most beginners are taught to focus on setups. Professional traders focus on structure first. Markets do not move because patterns exist. Patterns appear because buyers and sellers are fighting for control. Without understanding the structure behind the move, traders enter positions that look perfect but behave completely wrong. The chart shows a breakout, but the move fails. The trader feels confused and frustrated. This realization is exactly why Chart Whisperer was created. Chart Whisperer approaches trading from a very different perspective. Instead of trying to predict what the market will do next, Chart Whisperers focus on learning how to observe what the market is already doing. Markets communicate through behavior. Price movement tells a story. Volume reveals participation. Momentum develops through sequences of movement. When you learn to observe that behavior calmly, trading begins to make much more sense. And this is where the core framework of the Chart Whisperer approach comes in. Chart Whisperers study 4 things before making any decision: structure, participation, momentum, and patience. Structure shows where the market is organizing around important price levels. Tools like VWAP help reveal where the majority of trading activity is occurring and where the market is finding balance. Participation shows how many traders are involved in a move. Volume reveals whether price movement is supported by strong interest or simply drifting without conviction. Momentum shows whether price behavior is continuing with strength or beginning to slow down. And patience allows traders to wait for confirmation before acting. Indicators play a role in this process, but they are often misunderstood. Indicators do not predict price. They describe what has already happened. Chart Whisperers use them as guides, not signals. VWAP is not a command to buy or sell. It is a location reference. The real question is how price behaves around that location. Most beginners try to predict the market. Chart Whisperers wait for the market to reveal itself. And that leads to a question that quietly changes the entire way trading is approached. Most trading courses teach traders to ask one question: where should I enter? Chart Whisperers ask a different question first: should I even be in this trade? That single question can save thousands of dollars and years of frustration. Because professional traders understand something beginners often miss. Avoiding bad trades matters more than finding good ones. This idea connects to another important truth about trading that many channels rarely discuss. The first goal in trading is not making money. The first goal is protecting your capital exposure. Traders who protect their capital stay in the game long enough to develop skill, and trading is a skill that develops through observation, patience, and disciplined decision-making. Position size plays an important role in this process. Size determines emotion. When traders risk too much money, the brain enters survival mode. Fear increases. Discipline disappears. But when position size is controlled, the mind stays calm and decisions become clearer. This channel was created for people who want to approach trading in a calm and structured way. People who are tired of hype and want discipline instead of excitement. Many of the people who find this channel are not young traders chasing fast profits. They are people who have worked hard for many years. People who understand responsibility. People who have spent decades supporting families, building careers, and doing their best to create stability. And many of them are beginning to ask a deeper question. How can I gain more control over my future? For many people, learning about markets becomes something deeper than trading. It becomes a way to regain control. Control over financial pressure, control over uncertainty, and control over time. On this channel, you will learn practical skills that help you understand market behavior. You will learn how to read candlesticks without guessing. You will learn how to recognize different market environments and understand why some trading days behave very differently from others. You will learn why participation through volume matters and how tools like VWAP help reveal market structure. Most importantly, you will learn why patience and confirmation matter far more than excitement. A chart whisperer does not chase the market. A chart whisperer observes it, studies it, and waits for the market to reveal its behavior. When you learn to listen to the quiet language of price movement, the market begins to make much more sense. If you want to learn how markets actually behave and build a calm, disciplined approach to trading, subscribe to Chart Whisperer. Because the goal here is not fast profits, the goal is understanding. And traders who understand market behavior gain something far more valuable than quick wins. They gain control over their decisions, control over their capital, and control over their future and their time.